Good evening. The Premier's been accused of ignoring party concerns over the red shirt Rorts scandal in an explosive day of anti-corruption hearings. One-time power broker Adam Somyurek made the claims before IBAC, while also alleging Daniel Andrews was involved in branch stacking. State political reporter Mark Santomartino.
Daniel Andrews assumed power in 2014, backed by a near $400,000 taxpayer-funded rort. A red shirt scandal, Adam Somyurek says the Premier-to-be condoned.
I went to the Premier, I said, do you know what John's doing? He said, yes. Do you want to win an election or not?
After repeated denials, Daniel Andrews and 21 of his MPs were cleared of corruption by Victoria Police and the Ombudsman.
When the Ombudsman had arrived the gold standard rort and didn't actually smack it down sufficiently, we all thought, wow, it is carte blanche.
And when the time came to outlaw the practice,
Parliament did not have the will to address the factional activity of electorate officers.
Spot on. Spot on. That is absolutely correct.
What a terrible indictment, Mr Somyurek.
Adam Somyurek was dumped by the Labor Party last year after a damning branch stacking expose by The Age and 60 Minutes.
Minister, I'm the most powerful man. If you have brain stacked your way into Parliament, you're a cheat.
It's a practice Mr Somyurek says shaped Geelong in 2006.
John Aaron got himself a seat, Richard Marles got himself a seat, and Lisa Neville got herself a seat.
He went on to blame Bill Shorten for allowing new members to sign up online.
As you can imagine, that was exploited. We had thousands of new members coming through.
And fingered Daniel Andrews as the factional organiser of Labor's left during a heated race for Holt in the 1999 by-election.
People would have ended up in jail had that culture persisted.
Yet, for almost 2 decades, Mr Somyurek estimates he paid $2,000 a year renewing the memberships of his own supporters.
Even after my factional sort of star rose, Byrne was still in charge of the South East. He was still the boss.
Mark, there's been no response from the Premier.
Nothing directly, Pete. The Premier's made a habit of not commenting on evidence before the Anti-Corruption Commission, and today was no exception. We did get a statement, just not from Daniel Andrews himself, a spokesperson for the government saying it would be inappropriate to comment as the inquiry is ongoing. His challenger, Matthew Guy, meanwhile, has been on ABC Radio, reiterating that he's never been involved in branch stacking.
I don't know about 14,000 members of the Liberal Party, but I can tell you I've never done that. I've never seen anything that's made me thought there was any level of mass recruitment or branch stacking.
Matthew Guy says he hasn't spoken to Tim Smith in a number of days, saying the member for Kew and his friend deserve some space after he announced yesterday he would not be contesting the 2022 election. The Liberal leader, however, did say that his colleague Bernie Finn needs to pull his head in, Pete, after sharing an image of Daniel Andrews as a Nazi to social media about a week ago.
Mark Santomartino reporting. Thank you, Mark.